I hope your disc herniation is huge. And it's not because I don't like you. It's because I love you. Seriously, the bigger the herniation, the better the chances of recovery. Is your brain exploding? Well, it shouldn't be, because that just shows that you need to forget what the standard medical system has told you because it's kept you fearful and stuck in pain. So I'm going to break down the latest research on disc herniation recovery, explain why bigger does not mean worse, and give you 3 steps you can begin to take today to reduce your herniation and protect your spine. My name is Dr. Grant Elliott, and we've helped thousands with low back pain, disc herniations, and sciatica fully recover through our one-on-one online coaching program. And in this episode, I'm going to teach you why everything you've learned about disc herniations is completely backwards and how you can finally find some relief. So first, let's understand the different types and degrees of disc herniations. A disc is comprised of 2 main areas: an outer tough fibrous layer called the annulus fibrosus and an inner gel-like substance called the nucleus pulposus. Whenever the inner gel-like substance begins to push into the outer layer, this is when a bulge or herniation begins. A protrusion is the second size up, where it begins to break through some of that outer layer. An extrusion is the third size up, when it has broken through the outer layer entirely. And a sequestration is the 4th and greatest size, where it's not only broken through the outer layer, but fragments are now breaking off into the outer space. Now, so many of you have probably heard the term, oh, this disc herniation is huge. I don't know how you're not in more pain. I don't know how you're walking. You're gonna be paralyzed. All this fearful nonsense that makes us believe that the bigger the herniation, the worse it is. However, what does the evidence say? A systematic review in 2023 reviewed 360 cases, and here's what it found. I'm going to my Instagram right now to look at the picture. 13% of disc bulges recovered, 53% of disc protrusions, 70% of extrusions, and 93% of disc sequestrations were able to resorb and recover on their own without surgery. So what does this mean? It means the bigger the herniation, the greater the autoimmune response. This can increase neovascularization of the contact area, which basically means more blood vessels created, aka more blood flow and more nutrient exchange in the area. It also increases macrophage infiltration, which is a type of white blood cell that operates as a first responder. And this increases phagocytosis of the area, which is when those macrophages come in, engulf and destroy foreign particles and debris. Essentially, the bigger the alarm system to your brain, the greater the body comes in and cleans up the area. Now, is there a limitation to this? Yes. Although a bigger herniation has a greater chance of regression and resorption, which is a great thing, of course, the bigger the herniation, the higher the chances of it hitting and exiting nerve root or other nerve structures and increasing the symptoms one might be experiencing. Now, that is the ultimate determining factor of if a disc herniation is bad or not. It doesn't have anything to do with the size. We cannot label a big herniation bad or a small herniation good. There are some individuals where they'll have a very large herniation and minimal or no symptoms at all. In other cases, a small herniation, a small bulge, but severe symptoms. That's because the only thing that really matters is the symptoms. Is it hitting a nerve? Is it hitting your spinal cord or other area? What is the degree it's hitting it? What are the degree of the symptoms? Do you have a little bit of numbness and tingling on your toes? No big deal. A little bit of radiation down the leg? No big deal. Do you have extreme radiation down both legs? Massive sensory loss in your foot or toes? And these are progressing rapidly every day? These are different scenarios and need to be addressed based on your symptomatology, not based on a picture, because a picture can't tell the symptoms. You are the one who tells the symptoms. Hey, real quick. I know you're struggling with pain and obviously want to fix it. So if you just text me the word pain to 317-751-9509, I will send you my free back pain fix demo. Just text that number and you can fix your pain. Thank me later. Back to the show. So now if you do have a disc herniation and you have some pain and you might be thinking, okay, great, this is encouraging. I feel better about my prognosis, but I still have pain. What can I do about it? Well, it's a good thing you're watching this video because 97% of disc herniations can be resolved without surgery and you can get back to full function. You don't need surgery. And it just so happens that I have the largest online low back program in the world and we talk to people with disc herniations every single day. So Here are 3 immediate movements I would recommend you begin to actually start reversing the disc herniation faster than doing nothing or doing the wrong things, and then to begin stabilizing around the disc to get you back to activity faster. A majority of disc herniations happen through excessive forward bending stress. This is because you're sitting all day or sitting on the couch or sitting at work, and then when you're exercising, you might be doing flexion-based movements, and so it's too much bending forward. What this can do is it can migrate the disc and push it towards the back, which is the most common direction of a disc bulge or herniation, a posterior bulge. So if we know bending forward can increase that pressure, then it makes sense that going backwards can reverse that pressure. So that's exactly what we want to do. Lay down on your stomach, prop up on your elbows like you're a little kid watching TV. Laying on the ground horizontal takes gravity off of your spine and discs, which gives them a chance to relax. And then propping up on your elbows begins to put your lower back into extension, the opposite of flexion. And repetitively pushing your body up and down off the ground can help load the disc over and over and over, and help slowly squeeze it back where it came from and reverse the bulge and reverse the stress. And as your mobility improves in this particular direction, you will notice less and less pain and improved mobility. If you start to notice this happens, then we are successfully moving the disc the direction we want it to go, away from the nerve, away from the sensitive tissues. And you might notice your sciatica is getting better too. So that means we want to progress this movement. Get off of the elbows, get up onto the hands, and begin to push further than your elbows will allow you. Progressing further and further over time, kissing the pain and going back down. And if that pain gets less and less as you do this, and your range of motion gets better and better, and your symptoms improve, then you are responding phenomenally to this initial disc herniation reversal exercise. Now, there are other variations of this, absolutely, and there are specific modifications that we might make for different individuals, but this is a general approach that will be highly effective for the majority of you. Now, as we begin to restore your mobility and we start to feel better and confident to move again, now let's stabilize your disc and stabilize your spine so these results last. Using our single leg bear. On all fours, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Lift your knees a couple inches off the ground. Hold this position, utilizing your whole trunk and core. And then extend one leg at a time, squeezing the glute, holding for a few seconds, and then alternate each side. This is challenging your whole core, challenging your spine, also challenging your anti-rotation muscles as you're preventing your body from falling towards the ground, which is great for stabilizing your core and discs. If you follow these steps, you will notice your mobility is returning and your pain is reducing and you are feeling stronger and more confident. But it does not end here. This is not a one video cure-all approach. You need a long-term plan that can fully address the root issue and then get you back to feeling bulletproof. And there's one thing that you're missing that could get you to that. And that one thing has helped many of our clients achieve 37% reduction in their pain in a single session, and others as much as complete pain relief in as little as 15 days. And that one thing is our centralization process that tells you exactly what is causing your pain and exactly what you need to do to fix it. So if you'd like to learn this and get faster results with me, just text me the word pain to 317-751-9509, and you can get a tailored step-by-step plan to permanently fix your back or sciatica issues following my centralization process. Do it right now so you don't miss the opportunity to finally fix your pain and live the life that you deserve. And after you text me, please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram at RehabFix for more free daily videos and insights into my life and what I'm doing to keep myself and my clients pain-free. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one, and I'll see some of you in our program real soon.